This is a brand new initiation for you. I'm hearing this is such a sacred in-between space that you've come to, and now is a time for integrating not only the lessons that you've learned that your soul has gathered from this lifetime, but all of the lessons that have basically stacked on top of each other from all of your lifetimes. Whew, guys, I'm currently in a state of processing and integration as well, because I went to the osteopath earlier today and she did a huge reset on my system. So not only am I like physically resetting as well, but I came to sit down and I was like, I don't even know what this message is going to be. It feels like a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit in between, a little bit like, it's almost like every single thing that's brought you to this point has somebody else arrived. Every single thing that's led you to this point is not going to be the same moves that you're making going forward, the same ways that you're moving in the world going forward. I need to put my lipstick on, I think. I'm feeling a bit like anemic looking. Bear with me. Do you like my Ankh earrings? Eee! I've been dying to get some Ankh jewelry, and I was thinking, oh, and I've been trying to find a necklace for so long, and then I just came across these in a little local shop today, and I was like, okay, done. There wasn't a single other Ankh in the shop, there was just these, and I was like, these are my babies. Anyway, I love them. Okay, so where was I? So it feels like this state of really uncomfortability. I love it when people say that word. It's definitely not a word. Is that a word? Like this state of discomfort. But uncomfortability feels like such a more of a fun word to say, where I feel like you're sort of starting to abandon the old ways, the old rules, the old structures that were sort of leading you in your life, and almost that were protecting your ego from having to make new moves, that were protecting your ego from having to like rise into a higher version of self. Like you were falling back on these quote unquote rules, laws, regulations, stipulations, where you almost feel like in your soul you knew that they were outdated and they weren't really even laws that were applicable to you anymore, or rules that you even wanted to live by anymore, but you were still sort of running that script, still upholding that way of living, because it made it like so that you didn't have to leave your comfort zone. It made it a little bit safer feeling for you, which like it's kind of funny because again, like nothing is really safe or guaranteed in this or any lifetime, and so but the illusion of safety is what you were craving, and the illusion of safety is what you were working within as you were going through certain different trials, certain different tests from the universe, certain different like projects I'm hearing. And like it's almost like you just went through a specific school system of lives. It's like all of your past lives went through specific stages, specific school steps. It's like each of your lives were based around specific subjects that you had to learn. This is completely buzzy and not what I expected to come through, but it's like each of your lives were specific lessons that you had to learn, like specific homework assignments, let's put it that way. And now in this lifetime, it's almost like you've come to this point of like no return, where now it's the time to assimilate, now it's the time to integrate, and now it's the time to like almost bring it all together. Oh my god, hydration is going to be so key. Like if you're going through any physical integration, as well as this like kind of lifetime integration. I feel like there's something in my mouth. Hydration is key. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so we're integrating and we've come to this point, and you know what it feels like? It kind of feels like, what the heck is coming next? Like, what on earth is coming next for me in my life. I just cannot get this chair to be the correct like way that I want it to be. And it's almost like you kind of have to find this new way of being in your life and like adjust things exactly how you want them to be, and like come up with new rules, come up with new regulations, and come up with new beliefs. It's like you're transcending all of the limiting beliefs now, and you're opening your eyes again and again and again. It's like that kind of feeling of inception, where every new level that you open your eyes into, it's like you're seeing glitches in the matrix, and then you open your eyes again and you're in a whole nother level, and then you open your eyes again and you're in a whole nother level. And it's just like going through these iterations, these echoes, and these like, it's like you're breaking through all of these shells of reality into like greater and greater, like different levels of truth, or different levels of mastery, understanding, wisdom. And like each new layer that you peel back is like this unveiling, confirmation growl from the cards, like this unveiling where you can't go back. It's like an impassable portal where it's like a one-way valve. You only go out one way, and then once you've reached that expansion, you can't like contract back to the way that it was before, thinking the way that it was before. What I'm thinking is that what's coming up for you is these impossibilities, like again, glitches in the matrix. I can't even explain some of the things that have been going on for me and that I've been seeing, and it's been making me feel like, what even is this reality? And you might be experiencing similar things where you're having these impossible experiences, like things might appear in impossible ways, or you might see miracles, or like the universe is like constructing these little vignettes for you and you alone, for your eyes only, like little moments in the world that you see and enjoy and like absorb, and it's almost like a little play just for your eyes, or like a little like moment that was just orchestrated for you. Nobody else notices it. It doesn't have any meaning or specialness to anybody else, but it's like it catches you out of the corner of your eye and you see it, and it sort of like sparks something, some memory, some feeling, it's like evocative, and you kind of feel like you're in this in-joke with the universe, like you're an insider in the universe, you know. I'm seeing like, I don't know, like a butterfly on a freeway kind of a vibe, like just like flies into your car randomly, and you're like, how the heck did this get in here? You know, it's like, I don't know, like random little things that you feel are like, how did this happen? But like another person might just brush it off and might not like sort of absorb it in that way. Oh my god, is that, did I scratch myself? What is that? Maybe I did. Anyway, the highs, the lows, the confusions, the in-betweenness, it kind of feels like all bets are off. And like, what I'm feeling and hoping is that everybody has somebody in their life that they can sit down with, like over a drink, you know, a drink, go to a pub, or like even have a tea or something, and just kind of natter. And it's like, I don't know, somebody said something, oh, was that on my video or was that on someone else's video? It might have been on one of my videos, I can't remember now. Like something about like, oh, when you're sharing a spliff with someone and you're figuring out the secrets of the universe, like that kind of a chat. It's like kind of late night, like all bets are off, let's talk about the secrets of the universe kind of chat. And what I hope for all of you and what I pray for all of you is that you have at least one person in your life that you can talk to about all of this. And I really wanted a little bit of like guidance and illumination from the cards, because for me, I'm feeling like not overwhelmed, but I'm just feeling like, what is happening? Oh, okay, that's happening. So we have, yeah, 3 of Cups and we have 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I felt that. This is healing your heart with like the celebration of those who like truly see you. Just like exactly what I said, like bosom friends. The word bosom friends came through. It's like, yeah, it's like healing your soul. Pardon me, healing your heart. Confirmation birth, guys, seriously. healing your soul, healing your heart through collaboration, through friendship, through celebration. And that's exactly, literally, that's exactly the vibes. Like, I would love to be going down the pub right now and like having some sort of a drink with a friend and just like, you'll never believe the psychic glitches that have been happening to me today. And there's not really anybody in my world that I can do that with, in my physical world. Like I probably could with some of my friends, but I just still feel like they would sort of probably still look at me like, oh yeah, but like they wouldn't quite get it, you know what I mean? Oh, we have the 10 of Cups coming out. Like, I do feel like there's a lot of this that's coming in. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you, and for myself included, it feels like that's the energy that's drawing ever nearer and that's drawing closer. And just FYI, I do like all sorts of crazy prayers over every single one of my videos, and not even my videos, my thumbnails. I do prayers for everybody who even just like sees a thumbnail of my video, even if they don't click it. Like, if the algorithm and the angels and the universe brings my messages into your feed, even if you scroll past it, you're getting a miracle. You're getting like, I don't know, I do all sorts of like, I just like think about like what would be something really cute that would happen. Like, oh, may anybody who sees one of my thumbnails today remember one of their favorite childhood movies and like have one of those like nostalgic moments, and like it just sort of like brings something back to life within them. Random things like that. I do all sorts of prayers like that over my videos. So anyway, if you're actually watching as well, and if you're actually in the collective and like resonating with the messages, whoa, they're falling. Oh my god. It's like, okay, the Page of Cups was falling, the 7 of Wands was falling, and underneath it we have the 4 of Swords. So I feel like it's like and it was in reverse. So we're almost like, because we're in this in-between, almost quite confusing integrative state, it's like, it's such the turning point. We're coming to the end of that state where it's like, again, I'm seeing it almost like a bubble, like we've moved through a tunnel or a bubble or something, and there's this meniscus in front of us, this like veil, which is like made out of like what a bubble is made out of, like that kind of like shiny film, and it's like you're just going to like gently pop through into the other side. There's going to be this feeling of like deep breath, a deep inhale. And I also feel like it's just you're going to be met on the other side with this really cozy feeling. This feels really cozy. It feels camaraderie. It feels hopeful. It feels like collusion. And it feels like the fact that it came out together with this card, I really feel like this is going to be so healing. Not only to all of the wounds that are still remaining in your heart, all of the shards that are still remaining in your heart, they're all going to be melted with the warmth of camaraderie and friendship and kinship. But I also just feel like this 10 of Cups vibe, like there's something about emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, and like the way this rainbow is exactly how, like, it's very similar to how I'm feeling the bubble vibe. It's that there's something about the curve of that, and like moving through the curve. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with that, but like maybe if it's just because it doesn't feel linear, and it doesn't feel like rigid, and it doesn't feel like 1, 2, 3 ducks in a row. It kind of feels like there's this encompassing energy where no matter where you go, you have your own aura around you. And it's like what I said at the start, like you're breaking out into a new aura. It's like your aura is expanding, or your like awareness is expanding, or your interaction with reality is somehow shifting into an exalted state, into a more aware state, a more communal state, like definitely communing, cavorting, you know, all of those good words. But again, it's like now is the integration. And so okay, let's ask the cards. Like what I'm thinking is that there needs to be this, the Page of Cups really wants to come out. What is this message about, please? what is this Page of Cups about? I just heard the song Dream, 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 dream. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the world, which she's in the bubble that I was saying. Like, she's in her little loop, and like the world card represents the end of a stage, the end of a cycle, the graduation, right? Okay, so that's what we're starting with. We've got the King of Pentacles, okay? Somebody very, very established within financial and worldly abundance. The Three of Wands, which is the card of travel, of going somewhere new, of starting a new adventure, of your ships coming in, of like the beginning, okay? So after we, like, it's so fitting for after the world, for the new beginning to come in. And not only that, also the Two of Cups, okay? So the card of soulmate union. So this is like health, wealth, and abundance. The beginning of a whole new stage of your life, a whole new expansive horizon is becoming available to you, and it's going to be filled with just like absolute joy, soulmate unions, like passionate and compassionate unions, and celebration and friendship, like as well as the end of heartache and the healing of your heart. Like, I've never done a reading like this before. And we have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. Like, my mind is absolutely buzzing about this right now. There's something about here about the fruits of your labor, where you're going next, you're going to feel so foundationally supported. It's like you're building a whole new foundation for yourself. There was something that came through me earlier about this as well that I can't quite get my fingertips on at this moment, but it was very similar to this, where you feel like it's almost like everything that you've done in your life before has been like sand through the hourglass, and like building on sand, and everything has sort of like flowed like through you, but it's also flowed away from you, and you haven't felt like you have this sense of building, or this sense of stable ground, or this sense of like accumulation. It's like everything that you've built has just sort of like fallen away just as easily, that kind of thing. Whereas now I feel like you've gotten to the point where you, again, it's like those lifetimes that I was saying. And even the fact that I'm wearing an ankh is significant, because this is like our, you know, significator for like rebirth, for a new life, and also for like the point of attraction. And the point of attraction is what is going to draw this new life towards you, not only because you're like in the right vibe or you're in the right mood or something, but it's also something about cosmic alignment, and how every single one of your lives are like meeting this convergence point. I'm seeing the symbol for a sextile in my mind, where there's like 6 lines that meet in the middle, kind of like a snowflake kind of a vibe. And that's what I feel like is coming in for you, where everything is coalescing and you're reaching, this is the beginning of your life. Like, this is the beginning of, it's like the dawning of a new age for you. Like, Three of Wands is such the dawning of a new age card, especially when paired with the World card. I love that we have both of these together, because it's just like best friends, like even pets coming in, like people and connections in your life that are going to be so on the same page as you, so emotionally fulfilling. The cups represent, you know, your emotions. There's a kingfisher on the fence over there. Oh my god, I love this so much. Oh, kingfisher. And it's just like, it's divine, you know. This is really similar to the character in the Lovers card as well. Is that the Caduceus there? similar. It's got the two, I think it's meant to be the caduceus with the two snakes, correct me if I'm wrong, which is like a symbol for like Ida and Pingala, right? Our nadis on the left and right side of our body, amongst other things, like the union of yin and yang, the union of the active and the receptive principle, of matter and spirit, of like you know, consciousness and Shakti, you know, like the list goes on and on and on. Male and female, and like there's just this beautiful energy of union coming in, and this beautiful energy of friendship coming in. And actually I'm being reminded that the Irish word like anamkara, which is like roughly translated as soulmate, but kara in Irish means friend, so it's like soul friend. Which is like your partner should be your friend first and foremost, right? Oh my god, the cards just really don't want to go back in the box. Oh, can I get ya? The Page of Cups is falling. I think the Page of Cups, and there's 7 of Cups on the bottom as well. I'm really feeling this. I think there could be some confusion in this state, but I wouldn't be too worried about it, because again, this is an integration period, so the chips are just going to have to fall where they may. Confirmation growl from the card. There's going to be a lot of 21. There's going to be a lot of like stew happening, where like different random parts are going to come in. It's almost like when you're in the dream realms, things are going to get themselves sorted out. Like your soul knows what to do. Your subconscious is very, very adept at this. Even if you're one of those people who feels like you don't have any dreams, you do. You just don't remember them with your conscious mind when you wake up. So it's a very deep part of yourself that is working with all of the different parts that are being fed into your system at this time, both from your external reality, your internal reality, from the other soul lifetimes that you've had that are concurrently occurring in different timelines. And I just feel like as well from like external sources, external to the world, like astrological sources, 3i Atlas, like there's a lot that's going on in the cosmos, as well as collectively as humans, as well as internally, individually, you know, as well as like in the time-space continuum that we can't really even put our fingers on, as well as in the angelic and ancestral realms. There is a lot going on, like there's a lot going on at all times, right? But I think especially at this point, at least for this collective and for those who are connecting to me in my, where I'm at in my journey, like our wave, I'm going to call it, and the waves that are coming in after us also, justice, like things are being rebalanced. This is divine karma as well. And it's like, it's funny because I was thinking this earlier. I was like, oh, I feel like it's like divine justice, but justice hasn't come out in the spread, and like, here's justice. It's being divinely recalibrated, rebalanced in your system. And like, wow, this is such a good time to be alive, a really good time to be alive, and also a really good time to rest and hydrate. Lean on all of the tools that you have to aid this integration, right? Because like, it's the same thing with like having a cold or having a sickness. Like it will go on its own, but it helps if we help it along, right? And oh my god, the sun is coming out. Yes, here comes the sun. And that is the message for today, guys. Here comes the motherfucking sun. Okay, I love you so much. And yeah, we should do this again sometime. So stick around, subscribe if you feel like you want to see me again. If you want a personal reading with me, I will link it down below. And other than that, have the best day of your life, literally, because this is your life. Welcome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.